Urgent America's Team fan, look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest your team news, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Cowboys deny report on Charlotte Jones bid on. Friday morning, Front Office Sports' Ben Horney reported that Charlotte Jones, the daughter of Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, was involved with a Dallas-based investment group that wanted in on the NFL's planned flag football leagues. Charlotte Jones, chief brand officer and co-owner of the Cowboys, is involved in or advising a Dallas-based group that is making a bid to invest in the flag football leagues. A source familiar with the situation tells FOS. A representative for the NFL said the league is not commenting on individual bidders, reported Horney. As chief brand officer, Jones oversees all strategies and applications surrounding the Cowboys brand as it is presented to fans worldwide. She is also in charge of the marketing department of the Cowboys, which includes the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and the mascot Rowdy. After Horney's story went live, the Cowboys were quick to deny the claims, with Cowboys spokesperson Tad Carper telling Front Office Sports, "This report is not accurate. Charlotte Jones is not advising, involved with, or contemplating investment with this group at this time, nor is anyone else in the Jones family or the Cowboys. The Cowboys and Jones family have been very supportive of flag football and girls flag football in Texas, and flag has an exciting future nationally and internationally. However, this report is not true. The NFL has been in development of professional flag football leagues for both men and women, especially motivated by the sports addition to the Olympics in 2028. It is unknown the structure of the leagues, but the NFL is likely to support them by financially, even if they don't lay full ownership claim." Front Office Sports reported that the league has received more than a dozen submissions for investment. One of the biggest named investors is Serena Williams' husband and Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian. Williams has previously expressed interest in owning one of the first flag football franchises. It will be interesting to monitor who ends up receiving winning bids in the NFL-backed flag football leagues. Whether or not Jones will be involved remains to be seen, but it should be an entertaining product for football fans. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest America's Team news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. Cowboys urged to trade Dak Prescott to Steelers for TJ Watt. The Dallas Cowboys' recent history gives their audience plenty of decisions to mock or gripe at. Frankly, it is commonplace for the Cowboys to find themselves on the wrong side of most deals they are involved in. Last week, though, that was not the case. The Cowboys traded for Joe Milton III, ensuring the depth behind Dak Prescott while giving themselves an enticing developmental project behind the starter. That brilliant of a move started the hysteria and left critics bewildered. Some have even settled on the team trading Prescott coming out of this trade. Former NFL quarterback Kurt Benkert finds himself among that contingent and proposed a trade for Dallas to find a piece equal in value to Prescott. He thinks Dallas should trade their franchise quarterback and their first-round pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers for their own first-rounder and TJ Watt. Steelers get a QB and avoid the contract, get pick 12. Cowboys get pick 21. Watt get to see what Milton can do, Benkert wrote on X. They'd have the best D-line in the NFL and would give them an actual chance in the NFC East. The enthusiasm is admirable, but this move is better suited for use on a Madden video game. In case the public backing or Prescott's massive contract extension was not enough, the Cowboys are not moving off their quarterback in the foreseeable future. Simply entertaining this idea, though, it is hard to wrap one's mind around the Cowboys acquiring another contract headache on the defensive side. Watt is throwing some not-so-subtle hints at the Steelers wanting his own payday. The short version of the finances here? Moving Dak would cost Dallas $148 million in dead money, and acquiring Watt would likely cost $160 million, his likely wish, for a new 4-year deal at $40 million APY. The Cowboys themselves are working through their own extension dealings with Micah Parsons, with $40 million also a magic number. Watt and Parsons together would make for quite the formidable duo, but Dallas would sacrifice financially the ability to do business and would be asking Joe Milton to carry the offense. Dallas made a good move and has a fun backup option to Prescott. And that's about where this ends. Dallas Cowboys predicted to pick star NFL draft prospect by Elon Musk's Grok The latest NFL mock draft uses innovative technology to predict who the Dallas Cowboys will pick in the upcoming NFL draft. The 2025 NFL draft is less than 2 weeks away, and the NFL mock drafts have been flying out. For the Dallas Cowboys, the projections have been centered around wide receiver and running back. Early in the draft process, the Cowboys were heavily linked to Heisman Trophy runner-up Ashton Jeanty, but he has continued to climb up draft boards, and many believe he will now be selected in the top 10. However, some artificial not-so-intelligence doesn't seem to be picking up on the trend. USA Today used Elon Musk's Grok on X to compile a new and innovative mock draft that has the Cowboys landing Jeanty at no. 12. Overall.grok has taken notice of the Cowboys' issues at running back, calling it the most pressing need for the team in the draft. After calling the Dallas offense anemic in 2024, the frisky robot picked Jeanty for America's team. The article states, more. Cowboys should take a chance on Shiloh Sanders in 2025 NFL Draft. It seems unlikely that Jeanty will reach this point, but the Cowboys should be thrilled with this result if it comes to fruition. Landing one of arguably the top 3 talents in the class is enough reason to punt on other needs. If Jeanty were to fall for the Cowboys, it would be a dream scenario. For the team, Jeanty is widely regarded as a generational talent at the running back position and could immediately improve a major area of need for the team. This past season, Jeanty rushed for 2,601 yards and 29 touchdowns, averaging a whopping 7.0 yards per carry. Throughout his collegiate career, Jeanty has rushed for 4,169 yards and 50 touchdowns, while adding 862 yards and 6 scores receiving. The 2025 NFL Draft will be held in Green Bay, Wisconsin, with the first round on Thursday, April 24th. Rounds 2 and 3 will be held on Friday, April 25, while the final rounds will play out on Saturday, April 26th. Departed Cowboys, vet may not be done in Dallas yet. The Dallas Cowboys still have a chance to reunite with a certain veteran free agent defender if a reunion is mutually desired. As the football offseason approaches the 2025 NFL Draft, several Dallas Cowboys free agents have already moved on from the Lone Star State. Pass rusher DeMarcus Lawrence signed with the Seattle Seahawks, while cornerback Jordan Lewis and tackle Chuma Edoga both joined the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's without mentioning how the likes of wideout Brandon Cook Saints and running back Rico Dowdle Panthers are also among the ex-Cowboys who left for fresh starts. Even though the door is officially closed on several Dallas reunions, that isn't the case for all of the franchise's free agents. In fact, there's still more than enough time for the Cowboys to convince one available name to stay in town. Cowboys still have time to re-sign LB Eric Kendricks. One ex-Cowboy who's still looking for his next opportunity is Eric Kendricks, the 33-year-old linebacker. Moved to Dallas last offseason to reunite with former defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer, who previously coached Kendricks during the duo's time with the Minnesota Vikings. Although Kendricks is a former Pro Bowl defender, Cowboys fans weren't exactly thrilled about his signing. After all, owner-general manager Jerry Jones promised that the team would go all in last offseason, only to forego signing big-name players in favor of aging veterans on 1- or 2-year contracts. Kendricks wasn't the flashiest signing, however. That didn't stop him from making his doubters eat their words. The former UCLA Bruin paced all Cowboys. In total tackles 138 and solo efforts 71, while adding 3 defended passes, 3 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and a pair of interceptions in 15 appearances, 920 defensive snaps. By the time the dust cleared, Kendricks finished his 10th NFL season as one of Pro Football Focus' highest-graded LBs when it came to run stoppage. 78-3 33rd, pass rushing 78-5 12th, and overall defense 75.2 27th. It wouldn't be unfathomable if Kendricks is tempted to resign with the Cowboys if it means replicating that success. Even though Zimmer is gone, new defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus and linebackers coach Dave Borgonzi have more than enough experience to get the most out of the former All-Pro playmaker. SpotRack lists Kendricks' projected market value at $6.8 million annually. which is more than worth it if he replicates his 2024 performance. It's also a digestible number for the Cowboys, who have over $38.4 million in salary cap space, remaining sixth most in the NFL. At the end of the day, the Cowboys must explore a Kendricks reunion if he's interested, has the type of battle-tested linebacker who makes everyone around him better and could be even more productive in the fall with another Dallas training camp under his belt. And now, America's team fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for your team. It'll be back any moment with more Americas. Team news. How about them Cowboys?